Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you are well. Right, we are back in Utopia and we're going to be working on our elephant enclosure again today. Now off camera I have just finished off our little waterfall areas here just because it was very repetitive and you guys don't need to see me just doing the same thing for half an hour. So I just got most of that done. Bit, finishing touches here, like stuff like this, you see. So I'm now just going to, whoops, let's get rid of that. I'm just going to go along and just whack a load of extra rocks in here to cover all the gaps. Let's spin that round actually, let's have a look. Something like that. You want it to make sure you've got everything looking slightly different as you move along the line. You don't want it all repeating patterns, which is easily done when you're using a template like this. But yeah, there we go, that looks nice. Right, so now we've got the slight issue at the bottom here that the water isn't really looking like it's running down. I'm just going to try and see if it works having sort of extras of these at all, like this. So if you can position this right, I think it could look really nice. Make it look like that, like the water is actually flowing down. Right, let's just come out and have a look. Yeah, I think that's quite nice actually. I wonder if I can even get it, yeah, just like that as well, yeah, that looks nice. I like that. It's really hard to do water stuff like this and make it look good. You just got to keep on trying different things really and seeing what works and what doesn't. Oh, hang on. that was terrible. Let's try that again. Right, it's so hard to judge the distance with these things sometimes. Right, you've got to change your angle and make sure you actually, yes, I am actually where I am, sort of thing. So then it comes down there and then it will go down like so, I think. Let's have a look. Let's just bring that out to about there. Lovely. Let's see if I can get it looking like it's coming out the side a little bit over here as well. And then maybe just down there. So it doesn't necessarily look great straight away, but I think once you get extra layers in there, extra bits of rock or foliage, I think it will look really nice. But hey, as I always say, I guess you guys will be the judge and jury and possibly executioner. Okay, let's go with that. Let's bring it down here. Lovely. And like that. Okay, how do we think that looks? Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Wow, that's worked really nicely. I'm really happy with that. If you're viewing that from back here as well, that's kind of where it's intended to be viewed from, isn't it? Fantastic, right. Very happy with that. Good. We are making some good progress here. Do you know what I'm going to do with this? Because this is a very handy little thing. I'm going to save that as a blueprint. Hang on, I need to have the right picture. When you do a blueprint, it saves wherever you're looking at it. So let's do it there. I'm going to save this as I'll just save it as waterfall, and then I will just put it in scenery or scenes, whatever. There we go, just so I've got it and I can access it, because once you've placed them in places like this, it's very hard to select them again. They kind of just disappear. Right, so let's crack on with what I was doing at the bottom, which was just covering up the floor with this. Actually, do you know what? I don't think I need to. I did in there. I don't. Do I need to? Yeah, go on. I think I probably do, really. Just maybe. I don't know. It's hard to know if I do or not. I'm probably just going to put a load of foliage over the top of it anyway. So, yeah, it probably doesn't really need this, but you know what? I'll do it anyway. And then the same in here. I think it kind of works just because this is the idea of this is that it's just a rock mountain. Not really going to be a lot of mud in here. Whereas I'll keep the bottom more muddy. There will be all sorts of foliage, obviously, in the bottom areas. And actually, this, yeah, I've got to be careful with this one. Make sure I don't mess up the elephants being able to go in it. Oh, look, we've got a nice swimming elephant there. That's cool. See what I've just done there? I see what I've done. Messed it up, haven't I? Right, I'm going to lose them in this one because I definitely want the elephants to be able to get in here. So let's just lose them. There we go. Right, let's just make sure our elephant can still get in there. Oh man, what have I done? What have I done? It's just the rocks. It's fine. I can... Oh, actually, is it the slope or is it the rocks? Hold on just a second. No, it's the rocks, isn't it? I think it's probably that one. Just the odd rock like that can make all the difference. Where are you? I need to get some more elephants in here. There we go. Now they can get in. Good. So I've got to be so careful with this bit to make sure that the elephants can still get in there. I'd like to do more rocks where the water is falling down there, but with this bottom one, like I did here, I just don't think I can. I think there's just too little room for me to play with. Yeah. Do you know what I'll do? I've done it there and it looks good, and obviously it works there. With this middle section, I'll do foliage, and I'll make sure it's a foliage that doesn't block the elephant. Lovely. Okay, this is going along quite nicely. So I think over this side, I'm gonna have this viewing area is going to be entirely on rocks. So I'm just going to create an edge here so that it looks nice and solid. Lovely. And then I'll just get the sloped bit sorted here and make sure that looks good. Because then it's easier to fill in underneath. I say it's easier. Yeah. And then what I'll probably do for the rest of the rocks around the pathway around the outside, I will, I don't know, will I do rocks all the way around the outside? I'm not sure. I might do. Obviously in this last habitat I did like a solid wall. I'm not sure if that's gonna work in here as well, or if I might just do rocks, or I might do something completely different. I might do some actual wall, maybe. I don't know. I'll come back to that. I'll think about that and come back to it. So I've still got this to design up here as well. So this needs a lot of thinking, because I've got a whole sort of edge to the zoo to think about creating. So I've got this template, which is a good template to start with. I think it makes sense to sort of start like this and just get that sort of background shape in, and probably sort of continuing like this, so it's like a cliff edge behind the pathway. At least to there, because obviously I can branch off here, but this area over here is going to be not part of the zoo. So I think it kind of makes sense, I think. And what I might actually just do is just thicken this up a little bit, because then I can put a whole load of foliage on it as well, and create like a raised ridge of trees is my thinking up behind there. And then obviously bring it down and create a real cliff edge back here. Yeah, probably moulding into the pathway. Actually, I think that probably works. Let's just see. Now, how steep is that going to look? Yeah, I think that's okay. Got a few gaps there. I didn't space that out particularly well. So yeah, so we're going to have a big old cliff face there. I think that looks pretty cool. And then just taper it off. And then who knows what else I'll do. But for now, that creates a nice backdrop, a nice edge to that particular bit of pathway. So then we still got up here to look at. So this is going to have some picnic tables on, and I need to design this. I don't know what I want here. Probably a really impressive tree, I would say, will go in there. So I'll put some what's the word? Soil, I think, into that. But let's have a look at this little house here. I think it needs to look like a wood cabin, like a log cabin, because that's the kind of theme I'm going for in this area. It's going to be pine trees and that sort of thing. So let's have a look. Is there actually yeah, there is proper log. Oh, I need to actually go into here and go into edit. That's better. So what do I want it to look like? I kind of like, actually, yeah, maybe I'll do it rounded, and then yeah, I think round is going to look best. I don't really like squares all around. I think if you can try and round off one edge, I think that looks good. Right, roofing is going to be an issue. It always is. Now I don't know if I want to go simple like this, or do I want to do something a bit more custom? I like this, but yeah, I kind of like. I want to do more custom stuff in this zoo. I don't really want to use the in-game stuff like this. As much as that, it's the easy way out, you know, and that's not me at the moment. Not in this zoo anyway. I just, you know, I want to be creative, which is not always easy, but I want to do it. So let's let's come out of this. Let's try and be clever, right? And you know me, when I say try and be clever, I will probably fail, but I'm going to try. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create, hopefully, a small corner piece. Okay, and then get the angle snap off. No, that looks terrible. I quite like the look of this, but it's I kind of need them. So the idea with this was yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do that right at all. Let's try that again. So I need to space them out correctly, basically, right? So it needs to go from there to there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do it with the angle snap off. So the idea is that you hopefully create your own circle and then just use a bit of it as the edge of this building. This is the kind of stuff I like to show people because inevitably these things go wrong, and I like you to see my workings and my mistakes because there's plenty of them. Okay, how's the spacing? Okay, so we have got a little gap there, but that's fine. I can work with that, I hope. No, this is not working at all, is it? I wanted it to reach from there to there. Ah, you know what I needed to do. Sorry, I'm being a loon. That's what I'm doing. What I need to do is actually put it right on the corner where I need it to go to and from, don't I? That makes sense. So I want it to go from there to there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because now, hopefully, as I swing this round, it will pretty much sort of fill the area, and I know it's going to end up directly onto the other piece, logically. It's fun experimenting with this kind of thing. Let's see. At least I know it's gonna match up now, isn't it? But is it going to look good? And what am I going to do with the rest of the building? Don't know. I just had an idea, that's all. I had an idea and I went with it. That's what I do. Okay. So then we can lose not that one, but we can lose that lot. Well, it's different. Do I like it? No. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. No, I don't like it. It looks awful. Well, there you go. That's 5 minutes wasted, isn't it? Okay, do you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do with this building. It's puzzling me. Maybe I should just use some in-game pieces. What have we got here? With a tunnel. See, I do like the roundness. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got some big logs like that. Maybe I can use some in-game pieces and then decorate. That might work. I'm not against in-game pieces. I just, you know, if you're doing that, you're not using your creativity as much, are you? So it's, yeah, you know, I'm not against it. Let's try it. Let's go back to my original idea. Because I think customizing, once you've used in-game pieces, you know, you can still be creative. You can still make stuff look good. So, but the issue I'm going to have here will be the roof, because you've got a curved piece and a flat piece. But there are a few that have curved pieces. I think there is Well, there's thatch actually. Ooh, see, I do like that, but I don't know how that really works in this sort of yeah. I like the idea of thatch. Just not sure if that's really appropriate. Let's go on. What is that? Blimey, that's huge. That's ridiculous. It's giant thatch. Yeah. Here we go. So this is the one I was thinking of, because I can combine corner with these pieces like this. Okay, I might change the colouring, but initially I think this is kind of what I had in mind. No, that's not going to work. That was a silly idea. What do we got here? Hang on, what's the piece I'm looking for here? No, it's not that, is it? Maybe there isn't a piece. Or is it that one? I think that's the piece I'm looking for, but the next size down. Yeah, there we go, that will work. And then I can go back into here and add in some of these. Whoops. Let's get that right. Yeah, good. Actually, I need to go back to here. What was this one called? Was it tile? No. What is this? Clay. And get the ridge onto there. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at the color situation here. You can only I was hoping you could change individual tiles, but you can't. You can only do all of it. So I'd be tempted to go green. Oh, I need to do the ridges as well. And in fact, I'm going to need these edge pieces as well, aren't I? And these need to be the same color. Nice. Well, that's a good start, I think. Actually, I do think that's going to work. So yeah, lots of detailing still to do, which I can do now. In fact, let's go back to our log situation, because I did find these. You see, these look pretty cool. Let's angle snap and align, and let's create some log edging, which I think could look really nice. Let's go with the two edges like that, and then I probably want, yeah, I think I'll do probably both sides of the windows. Actually, I think will look good. Okay, something like that. So I'm going to have some foliage in here, and a whole load of foliage behind it, and I think that will just really, cap it off, because it's a nice looking building. It doesn't need to look spectacular, does it? But I think once you foliage around it, I think it will work really nicely. I might put a little canopy over each of these actually. Now, where do we find canopies? They're in one of these somewhere, aren't they? Souvenir props. Oh, I didn't know we had these in the game. Look at that. little plushy elephants and things. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. They must have added these in when they added in the all the shop stuff, but I just hadn't noticed. That's very cool. Anyway, where are shop canopies? Archways. I didn't know we had a separate archway thing either. Oh look, that's where my favourite things are. I love these. I absolutely love these things. Anyway, let's find, where are we? Architecture, awnings. Here we go. Let's go with awnings only. What have we got? Do I want to go modern? A little bit of modern. Don't mind that actually. I think a bit of modern on old works quite nicely. How high? Probably needs to be down like that, doesn't it? I quite like the mix of modern and old. Actually, yeah, how far out? Yeah, all the way out like that. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm going to need some lighting up here at some point as well, but let's leave it at that for now. Let's fill in this gap here with a bit of soil. Okay, something like that. So what do I want to put in here? Let's think, because this whole area is it's not going to be a palmy area, but actually I think this makes sense to have a palm in because it's an artificial area, whereas the rest is meant to look natural. So actually no, not a palm but a fern. And I always end up going back to these ones at the moment. These are definitely my favourites, but they're just so damn good. I just think they look great. Or do I want to go big? Yeah, do you know what? I think I want to go big. Like that. Really kind of, yeah, fill that whole area there. I think that looks cool. And then maybe at the bottom, yeah, look at that. One of those nice ones. And then we've also got like these little tree ferns. Could try and squeeze a couple of them in. Maybe just the one. Yeah, maybe just one there actually. Looks nice. Kind of looks like it's all growing together here, but I'm fine with that. Creates a nice little corner on the shop there. Excellent. So this will all come to life when I do the back, because there'll be bushes and trees around the back here. Let's just get some picnic tables on here. What sort do I want? I don't want them right on the edge because I want people to be able to sort of stand on the edge. So I guess just a few like this. So again, you want plenty of room for people to be able to walk around. So yeah, probably just that, I think, because you want people to be able to queue and then stand around here and walk between there and there. So I think that all makes sense. And then I guess a couple of bins. Let's get one at the top there. Let's get one right over in the corner. I did say I was going to let people into the zoo actually soon, so I really ought to do that. So I might do that in the next episode. Let's just look at the time. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get another episode recorded today, so just 3 episodes done today. But hopefully I'll get some time at the weekend. Actually, I might not, because no, I'm not. Actually, yeah, think about it. I'm not going to get time at the weekend. Certainly not Saturday. Sunday, hopefully, but not Saturday, because I've got my girlfriend's parents coming in, or down for the day, I should say. So yeah, so less videos for next week, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes. But we are making some really good progress here. This is starting to look really cool. and eventually once it's all filled out and done, very similar to what I've done over here, I think this is going to look really, really nice. So yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Let's leave it there then, shall we, for today? And I will see you soon, hopefully. Not sure when, but I will see you again. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do hit the like button. That really helps the channel out. And please do leave me some comments if you've got anything you want to say. And until the next episode, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.